So this is Born to be Wilder, and this is my team for the tricky visit of Bristol City on Tuesday night. Okay, let's do this. We're going with Michael Cooper in goal, of course. Another clean sheet for him last time out against Preston. Can he do the same again? You'd have every confidence that he could. What a goalkeeper this man is. We're sticking with the 4-2-3-1. And as we speak, we haven't had any updates from Chris Wilder, so we don't really know about fitness issues within the squad, where people are in terms of being up to speed and things like that. So I'm going with Hamza Chowdhury back at right back. Last time out against Preston, I did want Femi Sariki to start. I'm pleased that he got half a game. I think the opposition suited him in terms of they would be within themselves a little bit and he would have the chance to push on. As it turned out, when we went in front, they actually started turning the screw a little bit and exposed him a little bit in terms of his defensive frailties. Hamza Chowdhury offers you a bit more solidity in there. And although I think he played better second half in central midfield, I think he's our safest option at right back at the moment from the players that we know are currently fit. Next to him, I'm going Rob Holding. He's yet to put a foot wrong whenever I've seen him in a Sheffield United shirt. And I just think he's one of our best two defenders. Jack Robinson had a couple of hairy moments, I thought, on Saturday. Rob Holding, we keep saying, hasn't come here to sit on the bench. Well, that's all he's done so far. Give him a chance to play. Ideal game for him, this. Rob Holding starts as right centre-half in my team. And alongside him is Anel Ahmedhodzic, who can play both sides quite comfortably. Now looking a lot more confident in bringing the ball out of defence, getting forward again. Something he does really well, particularly at this level. Great to see Anel come back to form, and he certainly gets in my team too. As does left-back Harrison Burrows, who was my man of the match against Preston. I know we got a little bit of kickback in some of the comments in terms of his positional play and not anticipating the space in front of him. I thought he had a very good game. And the cross that he put in for Tyrese Campbell for the winner against Preston was absolutely sublime. Hopefully this kid's our left-back for years and years to come, because I think he's fantastic. Harrison Burrows completes our defence against Bristol City. I'm hoping the big man, Vinny Souza, is fit and able to play. It's going to be a huge blow if not, because it could disrupt the entire team selection. We might be going with a makeshift right back and putting Hamza Chowdhury in the middle if Vinny can't play. But I'm sticking with Vinny Souza and hoping that he can play, just going off the evidence that Chris Wilder said he'd certainly be fit to be in contention on Tuesday night. So Vinny starts all day long when he's fit and available. One of the first names on the team sheet, as is his partner now, Siddy Peck. Siddy Peck had another outstanding game against Preston. This was a lot of your shouts for man of the match, and I can't grumble with that either. I think he's looked really, really strong the last few weeks. I'm more than happy for Siddy Peck to start in this team. And we said last time, didn't we, it's starting to pick itself a little bit from the base of the midfield forwards. And that team includes Gus Hamer on the left-hand side. Bit of a game of two halves for Gus. I know he took a couple of knocks in the game. I thought it was very good first half, a little bit patchy second half before he got brought off. But this man can do things on the pitch that no one else can. There's always a chance he can spark something out of nothing for you. Gus Hamer starts on the left-hand side for me in my team. On the right-hand side, it's Ben Brereton Diaz, who I think looks like he's getting more and more confident in this position every time he plays. I still think his favoured position would be off the left, but he's doing a fine job on the right-hand side. His outputs have been very strong, and he continues to be a very good player for us at this level. Ben Brereton Diaz is my right forward in my team. And in the middle, it's Callum O'Hare, number 10, the man who never stops running. Slight bit of underappreciation, I think, in some of the comments, which again is everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I think this man helps us transition from midfield to attack really well. He's an absolute nuisance to the opposition, drags men out of position. His integral play with both Brereton Diaz on the right, Gus Hamer on the left, the way they interplay is really, really good. He also works well with our striker, Tyrese Campbell, who will have been frustrated with the first 20 minutes or so, maybe in the first half of football against Preston, but eventually got his goal, and it was well deserved. How good has this man been this season? Currently, our main striker, it's fair to say, keeping out a £10 million man out of the team. Kiefer Moore also back and ready to step in should Tyrese's form dip at all. What a really strong position for us to be in going into the final 10 games of the season. So this is my team. It's Michael Cooper in goal, Hamza Chowdhury at right back, Rob Holding coming in and maybe even taking the armband at right centre back, Anel Ahmedhodzic on the left of the pairing with Harrison Burrows at left back. Vinny Souza and Siddy Peck are my midfield pairing. We've got a destroyer and somebody who can break the lines a little bit with a tough tackle and transitional play through the middle. Out wide, we've got Gus Hamer on the left-hand side, cutting inside. We've got Ben Brereton Diaz who likes to run directly on goal on the right-hand side. Callum O'Hare, who can switch it up either side with them and sort of backfill and cause chaos with his mazy runs and high press. And then up front, we've got Tyrese Campbell, who may not have appeared to have been firing on all cylinders on Saturday, but still got the only goal of the game, the match winner. We're going to have to be a little bit more clinical, I think, against Bristol City to get the result. But this team is good enough for 3 points on Tuesday night. And that is my team. I'm confident in it. But let me know whether you agree, whether you disagree. Am I harsh on dropping Robinson? I'm sure some of you will think I am. Do you rotate more players? Am I being too optimistic in thinking both Gus and Vinny will be fit and we have to think of an alternative? Are we just going to rest anybody because there's the potential that, you know, if they pick up a further knock or whatever it might be, they might be out for the Wendy's game on Sunday. You let me know your thoughts down below. But for now, that was Born to be Wilder. Born to be wild.